Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Bitcoin Ordinal ecosystem. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We have another great Ordinal Hour for you guys today. So yesterday we had some controversial stuff going on with me and Tap, and we're gonna read some of your comments that you guys left on the YouTube. So that should be hilarious. I'm gonna read them out and we're gonna discuss them. So we're saving it for the end of the show. So that should be fun. We got some really good topics. We have the ARC-20 dropping tomorrow. It got postponed today. We're gonna get into that, getting our feelings for it. The prices are kind of dropping throughout ordinals right now. I completely saw this coming. I posted a video today, a short saying we're watching Ordi. If Ordi drops, and Ordi's dropping a little bit now, and that's causing the markets to drop as well. But it one lit a fire, dude. We're back up there. So we're gonna get into all that. We're gonna get into some market watch. We're gonna get into some Bitcoin stuff today. Gonna look at some Plan B charts. It's gonna be really fun episodes. Drop your questions in the comments. Do a lot of Q&A, and we're gonna do some giveaways. So the way we do the giveaways is, if you're new, just drop your Twitter handle. Has to be your Twitter handle into the comments, and I'll put it on a wheel. We'll spin the wheel. We'll give away some stuff. And if you haven't got the prizes from yesterday, I'm definitely going to send them out tonight with the new prizes as well. So if we're just a little busy right now, a little backed up, but we'll definitely get you all the prizes that you guys win. But let's get the show started. And without further ado, let me bring in my partner, as always, Mr. Yagobi. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? I can't wait for the mean tweet segment at the end.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I haven't really looked into them. You said they were pretty bad, so it'll be my first time reading them, and I can't wait.
I mean, you didn't get slaughtered, but there's a couple people in there, but you probably had to expect a little bit of that, right?
Hey, they hate us because they ain't us, right? Is that what it's saying? Because I'm an anus. That's what they were saying.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
I'm good, bro. I got some candy. I got some sugared up. Let's go. I'm excited. So we want to get to first.
Let's just kind of hit on overall market sentiment, right? We were talking a little bit about that before we turned on the live and started recording here, or going live. Bitcoin is sitting at let's take a look here. Bitcoin is sitting at 42,317. It's been a little bit back and forth, right? Between 42 and 44,000. It feels like, I think like yesterday it got almost to 44 again, then it dumped back down and it goes back up. But the thing about it is, with Cathie Wood coming out and saying, she sold all her, what was it, the GBTC?
She sold our Coinbase, and then she's been doing that for over a month and a half, and now she just sold every bit of her her GBTC.
Grayscale, right?
Yeah, she's been selling that though for a while. She's been selling both now for over a month or two.
Yeah. So I saw an interview with her, and somebody, I forgot which network it was, but they asked her about it. They're like, why would you sell right now whenever they're supposed to be like, the ETFs is right around the corner, is what everybody's thinking. And her response was that, they don't know if the Grayscale one is for sure going to be approved. And so just to be safe, they actually moved it into a futures position, which is kind of weird, right? Kind of weird. But I guess to them, it was like, that's the only option right now until, the ETFs start getting approved, right? And so we'll see what happens with that. She said that, she's very confident that they will get approved, that this time has been different, and the SEC is a lot more involved in asking follow-up questions, and versus before they would just deny or approval.
Yeah, well, they have to be right now, because the court system basically keep the crapping on Gary G and all. So they got it. This is something that we want, and this is something that has to happen. And the court system is forcing Gary to do this, and they're finally in a position where they're actually talking. And with the Cathie Wood thing, so what I read today was ChatGPT, GBTC,
bro, like you got ChatGPT on your mind.
I love ChatGPT, but GBTC is harder to get out of than something liquid like a futures ETF. So I think that they're just kind of sitting there, and they're going to use that money to buy Bitcoin, because they have Bitcoin for the ETF, but they're probably going to need, if the demand is high, they're going to need cash on the sidelines to be able to buy that Bitcoin, and they still want to keep their exposure. So that's why they're in this futures ETF.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. Other than Bitcoin, like the past couple of days, Ethereum's actually, kind of jumped up a bit. It got all the way to 24. Now it's kind of doing like this dance between 23 and 24. So I guess like for the ETH holders, at least like they're not crying in the corner of their rooms anymore, like staring at the Solana chart and wondering what, that Solana's been like raging while Ethereum's
Yeah.
chilling out. So it looks like they're made a little bit of comeback. So, the blue chips overall seems like, Solana, Bitcoin,
Yeah.
were the leaders. Ethereum's, finally bumping up a little bit, but right now it's just kind of like what happens next, right? Like for me, like I can see these big players, even in the ETF conversation, right? Like wanting Bitcoin to drop so their clients can get Bitcoin cheaper, right?
Yep.
Within their ETF, right? So
Yeah.
if they can make it, obviously it's not going to be like an intentional manipulation, but really kind of is. If it can drop to a point to where they can really sell that to their clients. Hey, look, it's down right now, and the ETF is about to get approved. Imagine like how much more excited like a wealthy investor would be in that position, right?
Yeah. And you got to remember too that once the ETF is approved, it can take up to 30 to 60 days for it to go live.
Yeah.
It's not something that's going to go live right away. If it gets approved the 10th, it's not going to live the 11th. You might have to wait till end of February,
I
mid-February.
think the minimum day count was like 29 or something, which is weird because like why not just 30 or 31 since that's a full month? But
I don't get it either.
So
that's we got a comment in here. Shout out Bean.
Shout out Bean. Shout out Base community.
Shout out Base. But yeah, we'll get to a bunch of the comments in a second. I saw that one just pop in. So
yeah, but other than these main movers of the crypto market like Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, when it comes down to like the DeFi or ordinal ecosystems, let's talk about Bitcoin ordinals and BRC20s. Like the ordinals for sure have pulled back. If you look at the frogs now, the frogs are at like 0.29. I think they're at 0.28, right? And then let me share my screen real quick. They're at 0.28. So, they're definitely like pulled back some, right? Not like massive, like dense pullback, but like pullback, right? And then you have like, Bitmap has pulled back as well at 0.0064 when it's been really kind of between like 0.007. Well, it's gone down to 7.1, but it's also gone all the way back up. It's gone all the way up to like 7.5, 7.6.
I saw it 7.8.
Yeah, and so it was like, man, but like Bitmap has probably the most momentum, don't you think, out of everything right now? Like because like you could see it probably tomorrow morning it'll probably be at 0.0071, 0.0072.
So Bitmap is the most illiquid thing in our markets. So if you needed money for something, Bitmap's way to go because as soon as you list those things, they get pulled up real quickly. So I think that is a plus and a negative for Bitmaps. The fact that there is a lot of people that are just stacking a stack of them. But if you really want to buy something, if there's something that dipped and you're sitting on Bitmaps and you need money quick, that is an easy way to get that Bitcoin in your wallet very quickly. So that is really something special though when it's that illiquid to where it gets bought up that quickly. So
so if the top most consistent, like right now, the most the assets, Bitcoin layer 1 assets right now, the top 4 that have the most momentum are Ordi, still here at $71, right? So it got all the way 75, I think, at the highest, and then you have Sats that's at like 6073, so not bad. It ranges from 73 to 82. Then you have Bitmaps, and then honestly, like the BRC 420 box, right? That thing, we just took a look at it, and it was sitting at let's see, 23,000, right? So this thing, man, like it really does hold its price. When I saw it jump down to 21,000 a couple times today, and then a whale comes in and swoops it up. So it's so weird though, because like we know about the box, the base community, because they're full of alpha, know about the box, right? But not a ton of people. Like when I was on Twitter today talking about BRC 420, there was a lot of people saying, hey, I'm starting to get interested in this BRC 420. Like, what is it about? Like, how do you purchase? How do you mint? And it's really simple, actually. You just use your Unisat wallet. You can have it on your Taproot address and you just purchase it. on secondary. It's not like some special, like I gotta like go in a command prompt and type something up to do it.
Yeah.
So
Well, there is a protocol that does that, though, right?
yeah, there is the mad scientists, but that but even with atomicals, because that's what you're talking about. It's easy to purchase atomicals now as long as you have like the Atom wallet, or now Unisat has integrated it in, but we want to wait till that marketplace is ready, right?
Yep.
So
shout out Block in the house. We got a couple of people.
Party.
We got our boy Nicola.
Hey,
what's up, man?
Nicola, shout out. Ordinal Nexus.
We got our member Rick G. Got some varying viewpoint in the house. We got the guy who made our logo, man. Los, thank you, sir.
And, nice. That's him.
He's in the house. Yeah, that's him.
Dude,
he said, I gotta work on some intro flames.
Yeah, dude, you definitely killed it on the logo, bro. We appreciate that, man. Super clean. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Carlos. And then we got Francisco Jose in the house. What's up? What up?
New member.
Yeah, man. We got Mr. Sheedy, one of my favorite guys. I love saying his name. Danny Boy Nelson in the house, another one of our members. Appreciate you guys. Oh yeah, we got the man, the myth, man. We got Shaman in the house. Send it all to 0.
I know he's like ready, man. I'm sure Shaman has like his fat shorts that's ready to bring it down. Hey, I'm there for it, man. If Bitcoin goes down 10K, I'll be definitely trying to get into a little. Well, I'll probably wait a little bit because like I think the worst thing, me personally, and Shaman knows a lot more about trading than I do, but like I just felt like every time like a big move would happen, like, and then I'm like, oh, here's the moment for me to like take a long position. But then like that first big move, there's always like more. You know what I'm saying? And you think that that's the position to get into, but then like it goes down further or it goes up further, right? So it's like almost like you need to wait a little bit after that first big move and then take that position that you think it's going to go in next. So I don't know.
That leverage stuff isn't for me, man. I just can't handle my emotions with it. Like, I can't sleep at night. You know what I mean? So it's like, but yeah, that's just a game that's just made for other people. So I see. Bean says this is Evan dope, and then we have Bean again, my man. I want to show something really quickly that I am very interested in. I've been following this chart pretty much since around here, and it's looking like we're gonna hit these numbers again, dude. So if we get up to here, and if you look over here, we smashed through it, and then we touched it, right? But this could have been like a lot of like, Sam Bankman-Fried shorting the market type things and didn't let this go to where it should have went to.
So those are by cycle.
Yeah, these are all by cycles.
Okay. I see that. Yeah. So the double peak there is that the last bull market?
That is 2020, 2021.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then this is where we're at right now. So if this continues, we should hit potentially $800,000.
$1 billion.
But $800,000. Like if we get up to here, because this line right here is a million, right? If we get up to there and crack through it, because there's no evil, Sam Bankman-Fried no more, we could hit 800K Bitcoin, bro. 800K Bitcoin.
Yeah, so, but I feel like that's the same like as when people were screaming 200,000 Bitcoin or 150K Bitcoin last time. So like for people to say this time we're gonna hit like 800, 500K, I'd be happy with like 150, 200, right? Yeah. If it got there, in a realistic perspective.
Shaman's still saying it's 266. I think he was saying on the show, right? So
yep.
November 2020. He gave a date. He put a date on that. So
Nostradamus over here.
Book it. Send it. Let's do it. But I don't know, man. This Plan B's been pretty accurate with this. I mean, am I wrong?
What is it? Is it called Plan B?
That's his name, Plan B.
This is a great
name. Plan Bitcoin. It's not Plan A. It's Plan B.
Yeah, I get it.
He's the creator of the stock to flow chart. He was the one who created all that stuff and these charts as well. Bitcoin daily stock to flow price. And so if it touches this line is about, I want to say between 600K. So if it touches this line like it's touched every single time before, then we should see 600K Bitcoin.
Yeah,
according to Plan B.
I mean, like, so this is yeah. So I mean, if it's a chart that's been like proven over and over, like statistically, like the Gaussian channel, right? Remember that? and like a lot of people were like, well, it doesn't matter, like, like that charts and stuff don't matter whenever you're in economic turmoil and blah blah blah. But look, I mean, the Gaussian channel did kind of play out so far, right?
Yeah.
We're still kind of in that uptrend, so we'll see if that continues on. So yeah, I'm all for it, man.
600K Bitcoin, let's go! I'm down, bro. I'm down. I'm hyped. Let's do it. But let's get to some topics that we have going.
All right, let's do it. Okay, let's talk about this guy. We kind of hit on this yesterday, I think, during our update. But yeah, so for the people that don't know about this, BRC 420 is a protocol and a marketplace that sells like it's like metaverse type assets, right? Bitcoin layer 1 metaverse type assets. Yesterday, Elon Musk tweeted about this song. Is like a techno trance type of song about NFTs that I think it launched, like it was in 2020 whenever it happened, like someone launched it or whatever, or
2021. It was the height of the bull market. Yeah.
And he was asking what happened to this thing, and then someone just minted it on Bitcoin, or inscribed it on Bitcoin, and then 42,000 mints. They deployed it on BRC 420. It crashed the website. So today, once Recursiveverse was able to get the website back up, people were like trying to buy it. I picked up a couple just because, like, I felt like
for the culture.
For the culture. But it did 153,000 in volume first day. Nothing super crazy, but not too bad for BRC 420 secondary.
Yeah, man. This is something I'm curious of the prices right now. If you have that on your screen at all. Yeah. But yeah, it's it's stuff like this, man, really pops on, and sometimes it just doesn't stop, sitting around $250. So
yeah, $250, 2746 holders. So we'll see if the holder count jumps up, because I feel like for this to be a successful asset, it is kind of crazy. It's a video, right? But with the whole token wrapping feature that's coming up, someone could launch a token and wrap these, right?
Yeah.
But I think the holder count with a 42,000 supply, the holder count's got to get to at least between 10 and 20,000 for this to be, have some legs for this price to continually go up.
So with BRC 420s, the best part about it is you can use these things in bitmap.game, right? So what does this look like in bitmap.game? Like,
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna test it out though, because I have one. So I imagine you should be able to play music in the background.
That would be dope, bro.
Yeah, that would be pretty dope, right? Like if you could do like a song or something. And the video is like 1 minute and 18 seconds.
Yeah.
So like it's not like some 10-second clip. It's 1 minute and 18 seconds. So
yeah. And you potentially have that on repeat the whole time while you're having like a little party in your bitmap, right?
Yeah. little rave in there. But yeah, I mean, so will we see more stuff like this in the future? And for this marketplace? Probably. But you know what, this actually would be really dope is like musicians and like custom music, right? Like, so Sam Sage, you out there, bring your music out here, your reggaeton, you know what I'm saying? And you could really like get royalty from it, right? And I think that was kind of Jeffrey's idea the entire time, was like, hey, we could do music, we could do art, we could do all types of stuff to where you can deploy it and resell it on BRC 420.
So we have a quick question right here, but I just want to shout out 2 of our members that showed up. My man Patty Poo, and Crypto Noob. That's our members right there. Definitely want to shout them out as every chance I get. Welcome. But we have a question from our man Sergio. He says the screen is blurry, but before that he said, how many of those were minted, and what's the website to get them at? So the website is brc420.io, and they're on the first page. And was how many were minted?
42,069.
Okay.
Yeah, 42,069, brc420.io. And if you go, so when you go to the home screen, you'll see it'll take you straight to the marketplace, I believe. Let me see if it does that actually.
We got Jeffrey in the house.
Hey, we have a computer 420 can play real on-chain game in bitmap in 2 days.
Whoa,
Let's go.
we got some alpha for you guys. Jeffrey,
This is the founder of BRC420.io. See, when you come to our lives, you get the founders. We got Bean, the founder of Base Community. We got Jeffrey, founder of BRC420,
Yep.
Recursiveverse, and rebranded as bitmap.tech.
And we got Block, the founder of All Alpha.
Founder of All Alpha and one of the co-founders of Goosenals too, right? Or co-creators. So
creators.
See, right when I said that, we jumped to almost 70 viewers, man. See, hey, we appreciate all the support from all the founders, man. We're here for y'all and the community
for sure.
But anyways, back to Sergio's question. So
sorry about that.
You go to brc420.io. It takes you to the marketplace. Then you scroll down here on this left-hand side. Then you can see how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 6th one down. You just click on that, and then it'll bring it up, and then you can just buy it here. Yeah. So
we got some more news on it. The 420 game console is made by Ords Games. Let's go. Bullish on Ords Games. Coming soon.
Do it. Oh, yeah. So Ords Games got some well, I think they already had funding a little bit because they showed a lot early. If you remember, I created a game, remember, on their platform for our old brand was DeFi Discussions.
You still have it in your background, didn't you?
I have it in my wallet. Yeah, it was the little head of my zombie, my maxi zombie. Remember? And
that was fun.
You collect the coins and all that stuff. But yeah, so I was really bullish on them, and then it seemed like they went silent for a while. But it seems like they were building, right? So that's what it seems like. So
can't hate them for that.
Nope.
Real quick, we have our man, Mr. Shizzy. See, everybody knows where to go on a Thursday night. Yep, there you go, Thursday evening. And then our guy, Mike's World, shout out Mike. On that website, BRC420, can you just explain the different types of product types? Quickly, DLC is downloadable content, but what about the other ones? Thanks. You want to go through that real quickly?
Can you rephrase that, or what does it say on the website?
So he basically wants to know that what the different DLCs are and the different items on the page. So if you just want to run through the first couple.
Okay, so this right here is BRC 420 is the name of this asset. It was the very first BRC 420 asset deployed, and it was deployed by the Recursiveverse team. And so this, I'm not sure if there's going to be any additional benefits in the future other than being able to wrap this box is what I've heard. And so that's going to be a feature that's going to be added to where you can deploy a token to these assets, wrap it, and then you'll get tokens for the asset. And then if you want the asset back, you just give the tokens back and you get the asset back, right? So this is the first one. That's why this one is going for so much, because it's the first in this world that we're in of ordinals and inscription tokens.
And you get the W420 token. Like, it's not called W box, it's called W420, which is BRC 420, which potentially is, without saying it, could be the unofficial coin.
Wait. You get the token if you hold the box?
Well, if you wrap the box, you get the W420 token, which could be the unofficial. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay, so number 2 is key. I'm not sure what this does, but it seems to be a key, maybe for some bitmap, maybe gate kept bitmap on here. I'm not sure. But the Bitmap Town DLC allows you to decorate your bitmap in bitmap.game or bitmap.tech, whatever the new URL is. But you have 611 metaverse assets here. It's basically just like you're building out your own bitmap, right? And so Shizzy did it. He put a little 27-inch TV there in his living room, and I was like, "Dang, bro, you trying to be frugal up in here? Why you got a 27-inch, man? Come on, you just made some money. Put a 70-inch in there."
I'm cheap, bro. My money's in crypto. I'm broke. My bank account's low. My crypto is high.
So that anything with DLC, by the way, guys, is there to design. It's like there's assets within there to design your bitmap, so the bitmap town is more like furniture to furnish your area, and then Another DLC, let's see. Kingdom DLC is more of like the dragons and stuff like that. Like in like you can, it's more like medieval times type of designing your bitmap, right? And then you can see here, this one's pretty cool. Cyberpunk Genesis. They don't want to, get in trouble by calling it Cybertruck, but yeah, it's basically a Cybertruck though. But look at this one right here. So this is a good example of something that you can use for your project. So Bunny is a tap token that it was deployed on the tap protocol, and the team, what they wanted to do is they wanted a box, a BRC 420 box. So if you got a BRC 420 box, you get 10,000 Bunny tokens, right? Yeah. So it's almost kind of like, it's really useful to use for like OG passes or memberships and stuff like that.
Real quickly, I just want to share my screen really quick. So this is the kingdoms. So you'll be able to build all this stuff, and then you got things like this, like the dragon, that you can move around and mess around like that.
Is that the baby dragon?
That's my pet dragon that comes with the kingdom DLC.
I think that baby dragon's adopted.
What you trying to say, man? But yeah, so this is like one of the things you can buy, the dragon, and then you can also come down here, and then you can use the Yagobi.
Hey.
And same thing. You can actually get this on.
Dude, look how hard I am right there, bro. I walk through castles. I walk through castles.
And then you can also get the Shizzy with the B on the hat. This is all brought to you by Mr. Yagobi. Put in the hard work to get these guys up and going. And then
and the help of Jeffrey and this team too. They helped us for sure.
And they're probably willing to help out anybody. So, and they got stuff like this you can buy. And then these are the ones just I own. And I got the zombie Yagobi, one of my personal favorites. Just don't tell him. I don't want to give him a big head. But and then we have
that zombie has a big head though.
And then we got the dragon, and then I got a pet dragon. But my personal favorite is this big guy, only 420 on the market, and then you can put him right here, and it just matches.
I'm punching myself for not buying those dragons, because I knew, like, right when I saw them and saw how they got around in the bitmap world, I was like, I know these are going to go for like a good amount. And I think the mint price on those were not too bad, were they?
$30, and now they go for 400.
Yeah. That's the thing about these BRC 420s, guys. Like, don't sleep on these, man. Like, the Chinese red envelopes. I think Bean was, had partnered with somebody with that, but those Chinese red envelopes, I personally, not financial advice, but I'm bullish on those, because New Year's is on the corner, and I know it's not, January 1st isn't Chinese New Year's, but some Chinese celebrate that still, but they also celebrate, obviously, Chinese New Year's, which this year is February 8th. So, by the way, I'm giving away one of my red Chinese dragon envelopes today. So lucky winner is going to get that. So put your Twitter tag in the chat.
Yep.
I'm giving away one of those envelopes, and then another resident Yagobi.
Yep. And if you want to, I got 4 dragons. I'll trade you for your dragon envelopes. I'll give me a couple envelopes. I'll give you a dragon.
Okay, maybe we'll do a little deal behind off camera.
But yeah, so that way share the dragon love there. But going back to you, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just figured since we're on that topic.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it in terms of the BRC 420. So Mike's World, hopefully that helped you out, brother.
Yeah, man. We got
all right.
We got next.
Let's see here. All right, let's talk about this a little bit. So if you're in the space and you're on Twitter, and you know that like a lot of these ecosystems are pretty much copying inscriptions and bitmap and ordinals and all this stuff, and guess who joined the party? Optimism.
Yep.
Which was really weird, because I did not expect them to come out with like a bitmap version of their deal, but I'm gonna pull that up real quick. What are your thoughts on that while I'm pulling that up? Like, are you bullish that like more and more they just keep doing it?
It makes me so bullish on bitmap. it's
the ultimate premium first.
It really is. And I think it was like when someone's copying you, it's the ultimate compliment, right? It means you're doing something absolutely that is trend setting, and that is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is trend setting right now, and for the first time, like Bitcoin hasn't been trend setting since 2010 when it came out and it was the first coin, right? So
what is there to like what was there to be trendy about except for
it
old and
wasn't the
first?
Lightning Network, right?
It was like it was like, oh yeah, the Lightning Network. I felt like that was 101% marketing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
couldn't even buy coffee with it, and that was the whole
yeah.
point. But yeah, so shout out to Jake Gallen. I saw his post on this, but if you guys have an Ethereum address, you might want to go over there and drop your address. They said open OP map, OMAP, mint date December 31st, first 2,222 drop ETH wallet addresses. And I'm guessing they're going to like whitelist you for the mint or something, but I dropped my address just in case. But man, this looks weird though. It doesn't look like a bitmap.
Well, I guess that would be like the white squares are the bitmaps, right? And then this is just kind of like their thing, or maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to look and see how they do their data and
Yeah,
transactions and stuff like that. But it looks weird. It's like
I
they're
don't
just
like
trying
it.
to. It's like they're just trying to be a part. They want to be a part of the party. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
It's like, hey, don't forget about us. We're little optimism. We helped Base get a chain.
yeah.
So
I mean, Optimism's pretty big though, aren't they? In terms of
they're
their
only.
network.
I mean, they're just as big as like the other ones. I mean, I don't see them as bigger than Matic or Arbitrum.
Okay.
But
I think I'm getting Cosmos mixed up with them. Cosmos is the one that has like the big
yeah,
network, right?
OP is Optimism is just a layer 2 on Bitcoin. It's one of the it's a real layer 2. But they use it's same thing as Arbitrum. They use ETH, but then they have their own governance token. But their gas token's ETH. The same thing as Arbitrum.
Oh,
And
okay.
which is really
I
weird
actually
to me.
I like those better in terms of
Yeah.
like when they use Ethereum as a gas token. So, anyways, back to the topic of like bitmaps here. They Optimism joined the game.
Yeah.
What other? There's the Doge maps. There's the Solana maps. I mean, I don't even
Yep.
know how that looks. That's got to be weird looking too.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this is just for these other chains that don't have like the UTXOs, like where they're mining blocks? Like this is more of like cash grabs for them, or what?
It's saying, hey, use our chain. It's trying to bring people like us over there to chase the pump. That's all it is. They want usage on the chain. They want to show their investors because they all have investors. You know what I mean? Like all these chains, they don't have even just buying the token. No, they have actually people who give them money for percentages in the companies and stuff,
VCs and
right?
stuff.
Big VCs. They want to show the VCs like, hey, don't leave us, because the VCs are always looking to, okay, I can allocate this money to something that potentially better, something like maybe over on it seems like right now the big thing on those chains is the Atom ecosystem, because they got all these new like layer ones over there on Atom's layer 0, and they're really doing well. Like I think it's Celestia is doing really well, and then you got Injective doing really well over there, and I just think that this is just a ploy to kind of get people to stay using Optimism. So
Yeah. But how you said it makes you bullish on Bitmap? How bullish though? Like because a new one comes out like every couple of days. Does this like what is your all like Pico top for Bitmap? One floor Bitmap this in 2024.
okay, so I'm gonna say two things here, and one's gonna be bullish and one's gonna be a little bearish. So my I think it goes down against Bitcoin, but it goes up against the dollar. I think
Just
that
tell us the USD value of what you think the Pico top would be for the floor.
3,700. Yeah,
Woo!
3,700 per bitmap is I think the Pico top, but I think that number is like 0.00 like 4.
Okay.
You know what I
So
mean?
okay. So then
Yeah.
so you think it's gonna hit the Pico at like as Bitcoin's pretty much topped out.
Bitcoin's 350K. It's sitting at 3,500. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Which
Yeah.
is just 001 or zero
Yeah.
zero one, 2 zeros.
Man,
So,
I don't know if Bitcoin's gonna get to 350, man.
dude, if this damn Plan B thing is correct. It's going way past 350.
Yeah, true. Plan B.
Plan B's been
Never
on point.
fails. Plan B
I
never
mean,
fails.
and I think that like last time it was really pushed down by Sam Bankman and his gang of shorters. You know what I mean? They didn't
But
want Bitcoin
honestly,
to
bro,
go
like you don't
down.
think there's other like bad actors out there? Like the U.S. government can't stop every bad actor, but their intelligence is good. The U.S. intelligence is good, so I'm pretty sure they have like a task of the U.S. intelligence to be like, hey, we got to figure out who's going to be. If we're going to get into this, we got to be able to figure out like where the bad actors are, so we can try to eliminate them. But at the end of the day, there's going to be new bad actors that pop up. You know.
Yeah. Well, during my day to day, I'm a machinist, right? I work with these older machinists. One guy's in the 70s, right? And he worked at Home Depot for like 30 years, so he has a whole bunch of Home Depot stock. And his account, his whatever they call themselves, they're freaking fake accountants. Actually asked him for the first time ever if he would like to put 1% into a Bitcoin ETF when it arrives. And he came in, he was like, "Yo, my financial advisor mentioned Bitcoin to me." And I was like, "Oh wow, it makes me really want to sell all my Bitcoin right now because you guys are going to be exit liquidity." But but I was just joking with him. But that right there just showed me that these financial advisors are getting these 7-year-old men excited. Hey, we're gonna put 1% of your net worth in this, and that could potentially be 10. That's what the financial advisor told him.
Yeah, but he told him about to put it into ETF.
Well, he said it's not available yet. He just asked him if he would be interested if the ETF comes.
I mean, like if that's coming down from the top.
That's saying, hey, we want to push this.
So
And
that means
he's
that
with I don't want to say the name of the company, but
they know that it's coming.
Yeah,
So
I guess it doesn't matter. The guy works for like Fidelity or something.
Yeah.
So he has his money with them. So it's coming from, I know Fidelity's been bullish for a long time. So
yeah, I mean, if they're talking about it to their clients, bro, that means that
and not just any clients. Like, this guy's, he's a blue collar worker his entire life. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
I mean, you remember what happened to the Canadian Teachers Association?
That's true. But that was different, right? This time is different. Is that what they say?
Yeah. So. No, this time is different though. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, back to bitmaps. We think they're going to the moon. Not financial advice, but you will
to the moon on the dollar the moon. Down against Bitcoin. That's just my personal view.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to the moon. Yeah. At the end of the day, like it's not like we're not going to be paying our mortgage in USD and stuff like that at that moment, right? So to the moon. To the moon we go. To the moon. Okay. This is something
real quick, go ahead. Jeffrey said he had 2 comments here that I just want to bring up. I didn't mean to cut you off, but let me see. When Jeffrey talks, we listen. FYI, that song had 1.6 volume on ID Club yesterday. Wow.
What?
Wow.
Nuts.
Wow.
So basically it had 1.6 million volume on ID Club.
Yeah.
And today was a second day that was on secondary, and I thought it was the first day. So I bought the top. It's all good. It's all good.
Because we're all top buyers, bro.
It was for the culture, remember? It was for the culture.
For the culture, that's all it was. So. Well, we got Mr. Shizzy goes, wow, can't wait to meet up in Nashville. Yes, we will both be in Nashville. So and then
Nashville's gonna be so fun.
Shout out our boy Rocket. This guy's been with us day one, man. There's no one more loyal to Ordinal Revolution than Rocket, and we will always be loyal to Rocket, man. Shout out Rocket.
100%, man.
And then Jeffrey popped back in with it's going to be on OKX today also. Wow.
Yeah, OKX, crazy. Man. They've been just dabbling in everything, right? Everything. Speaking of Jeffrey, I want to talk about this. Bitmap Tech partners with Mobox.
This is awesome.
Yeah, so you can see here recursive verse. We will be working with Mobox to bring AAA game into Bitcoin ecosystem, and layer 2 Bitmap Tech and Mobox are dedicated to bring on-chain gaming, user creation, and great gaming experience to all Bitcoiners and Bitmappers. So this is pretty cool, man. Like this video here.
Oh wow. I'm not hearing no music if there's music playing, but you might have to take it back down and take it back up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Should I play the music, you think?
I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. You can play it out.
Yeah. So, but anyways, I just really kind of want to show the graphics there, right? So, and we had conversations, with Jeffrey about this and how like layer one is really just it's so hard to have that type of graphic, on chain, that graphic quality on chain. So the idea was to build a legitimate layer two that really the main purpose is to service layer one assets, Bitcoin layer one assets, but you have the ability to also integrate like these type of graphics, right?
Yeah.
And so I think this is gonna be really interesting, man. And I know that like we're always so bullish on recursive verse. People probably think that like we're sponsored by them, which we're not.
No.
but like we know the
one can hope.
quality.
One can hope. No, but
but we know the quality that they put out and stuff. They build really fast, and then they focus on the objective. And he has experience in metaverse, right? So if anybody's going to bring what people want brought to Bitmap, I think recursive verse is going to be one of the main players for that.
And again, like they're doing everything right, dude. Like they came out with a protocol, they came out with a marketplace for it right away. They were able to get the Unisat wallet working with it right away. You know what I mean? Like it's just such a clean launch, and everything's been from it. And then you can actually do stuff with these 420s in Bitmap.game, which is awesome. Like I was just playing with the dragon earlier, so.
Yep, man. And I think that Mobox is also going to be integrating Bitmap somehow into that as well. So we'll
That'd
figure
be pretty cool.
Yeah. So we're going to see, man, like you see these metaverse assets like on BRC 420 might, like this Mobox might be launching those type of, this is speculation from me, but how awesome would it be to be able to launch assets that you can use in the game, right? Rifles, whatever, swords in this case, probably more like swords or something like that, and then you can just bridge it over to layer two, and then bam, I got a new sword. So.
And on that note too, if we're in there having like a little spaces, and me and you're sitting there with like we can fight each other while we're doing spaces. So you know what I mean? Like how cool would that be? We're in a full out fight. Our clickers are going.
I mean, I got ADD pretty bad, bro. I don't know if I could be like fighting you and space at the same time. It's just like, yeah. And then today, in Bitmap news, Ordinal news. But the fact that you could do it would be awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great thing.
I met. Go.
It's a great thing. I met all these new games. All the new gamers are only going to be on Bitcoin and Bitmap. Okay, exclusively. So these games are going to be exclusively on Bitcoin and Bitmap. So going to be really cool, man. I mean, it's going to be awesome.
I saw Benny dropped PRC crap mint. Will he finish a project? Oh, yeah. I don't want to get into that. I got in trouble yesterday, so I'm gonna stay away from that. I already got some mean tweets to read. I don't want more. So
we're gonna do the mean tweets at the end, guys. No, but what RPC? I'm not sure what that PRC. I don't know what that is.
I saw.
I got to look into it.
Something on toilet paper. I think it was just.
Yeah.
So. Maybe that's what we get into.
I think that was a little bit of a backhand right there. A little bit of backhand because that was the toilet paper, the JSON that was written on toilet paper. Yep. I actually minted 4 of those. So, but I think they're in my bathroom right now. So, anyways, okay.
Well, this is something we're going to be talking about soon, anyway, right? What do you think of ARC-20? I am so bullish on ARC-20s, like that they're getting integrated into Unisat swap tomorrow, not swap, Unisat marketplace tomorrow. It's supposed to be today. They get postponed to tomorrow. I am so bullish on with Arthur from Atomicals is building with the realms and everything. This is just the first piece of many, and I think it's coins seem to be the thing that run the hardest, and this is something that's going to lead into something like realms and stuff. And what comes next from Atomicals is going to be so much more than just tokens on Bitcoin, but with the realms and with everything else, and the D-Mint and everything else they're bringing to the table. Very bullish on Atomicals, very bullish on what they're building, very bullish on tomorrow as well. I think tomorrow seeing those on Unisat is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I think ARC-20 is it's first of all, it's a completely different, like it's a different energy than these inscription token markets. Like if you go over to ARC-20s, you don't see a bunch of like goofy name tickers and stuff like they're literally all like have to do with like physics or like chemistry, right?
Yeah.
Atom, neutron, proton,
Yep.
all these different names over there. But I think there's a little bit more of like a serious undertone over there, and so I think it's not easy to just like for the current energy that's happening with BRC20s and stuff. The energy is different, so it's not as easy to embrace really quick. But I think it hit the space kind of like slap in the face. Everyone's gonna be like, oh crap, because what's gonna happen is like you have Unisat adopting tomorrow. You have Gate.io that announced they're launching Atom
Yesterday.
yesterday. You have like the base community going over there to build something. I know Beans already talked about that, right? So and I think that it's gonna be kind of like, whoa, like why weren't we paying attention to this a month ago, 2 months ago? I'm not saying it's gonna take over everything, but I definitely think that it's gonna surprise some people once the volume starts to pick up and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Real quick, we got some more members popping in. We have Carlos CLS, toilet paper inscriptions, and then we have our boy here.
OC,
OC.
Yeah.
What's up, people? What's up, OC? What's going on, man? So, and we have he says, I imagine Chris just released a Solana version of Evolve BRC20, and it's currently at 5x from pre-sale. Oh, I hate that word.
What? Pre-sale?
Pre-sale. The token will be used in Bitmap Valley. Yeah, but now he's just diluting. I love Chris. I don't want to say anything bad about it, but I got to dig more deeper before I give my opinion on that. But
well, I mean, you have to understand he has a commute. Like he's from there. Like not. He's been in Bitcoin forever, but like he really has made his mark in Solana, and so he has a community over there. So him launching the Evolve token over there, I'm fine with that. But I think if you're crossing over from BRC20 and back and forth, that you just got to know like there's going to be like a two separate supplies, and I don't know if the Evolve token on the Solana side works differently within his ecosystem.
But to Shaman's point though, that word just hurts my stomach. So it's just like
well, you know what else is going to hurt your stomach?
What's that?
That chip that you're gonna eat on Saturday night.
We got Block and Eric in the building. Gonna have a 4-screen live for the first time in a long time. And the last 20 minutes, all you tab guys who hate me now because my comments yesterday can watch me cry live on YouTube. So it should be a fun little thing that right there. But yeah, and then we got someone, don't eat that stuff. Hey, I lost the bet, bro. I know I can do now. I should have realized there was no goddamn bisons in Pennsylvania. But
hey guys, he has to eat it, guys. He has to eat it. He has to pay the guy has to pay the man his money. Pay the man his money. No, all right. Let's see. I want to show this. Another shout out to your boy Jake Gallen. This was actually an interesting post. He said, "We will see 100+ meta protocols on Bitcoin by the end of 2024." And then he put indexing competitors to track will emerge. Bitmap meta protocol dominance will be the highest of any ecosystem. Meta protocols eventually look similar to dApps on smart contracts and be application specific. What do you think about that? I thought that post was very interesting.
I mean, I'm trying to.
I'll put it back. Sorry.
I'm having trouble breaking. It's like, what's your opinion on it first?
So my opinion is that like it could very well go that way because right now there's a bunch of meta protocols that are popping up, and there's a lot of like people like you and I. We've been here since May, right? Like early May, late April, and so there's people that have been here since February, and people have been here since before that, but not that many people, right? Before that, but okay, there's people that have been here for a while. Is my point that are in multiple different protocols right now and not saying, okay, you know what, like I think there's going to be one protocol that wins it all. I'm laying my bets on this protocol. You know what I mean? Meta protocol. And so because there's like almost kind of like, oh man, that seems a little interesting. That seems a little interesting. Oh, I could do something there. I do kind of see like there could be a possibility where these meta protocols exist, and then there could be multiple, and then the ones that are just not really used much, they're just not going to be used much. But the
Yeah.
ones that are used, they could be more specific, for the solution that they bring. So it could kind of be like dApps, but I just don't know how we would kind of use them as dApps in terms of like, I don't know. If you look right now, like the way OKX is integrating stuff on their wallet, like,
Yeah.
and then Unisat's wallets or phone applications coming out, these applications are like meta protocols are getting injected into them, right? Like BRC 420, for example, and Bitmap dot game is going to be integrated, right? So
Yep.
I don't know. I could see it.
Yeah, so he's 100% right. I mean, we just interviewed Rings the other day. It's the Saturn Rings. So, and that's another one popping up. And then we got BRC 100, BRC 420, BRC ARC 20s. There's so many, right? So, I think there's going to be a lot of losers and just a few winners, right? And obviously, as Bitcoiners, we get to pick that by using them. So, obviously, some stuff's really going to fall off. But I do think that some stuff will stay. It will just be a wrapped version on another protocol.
Kind of like what
right?
Rings is doing, like to where I think there's going to be there's going to be applications that say, hey, we accept this meta protocol,
Yep.
this and this, it works here. This meta protocol doesn't work here. And then this
Yeah.
other one might accept that one, and then some other ones, right? So I
Exactly.
think that's what we can see. And I think a lot of people jumped the gun and compared this too much to Ethereum's DeFi, which I get why they did, because they saw the hype and all this stuff. And Ethereum's DeFi infrastructure build out eventually selected one main token standard. But it also, like, on that token standard developed into like these layer twos, right? Like Matic, right? Matic was a ERC20 that developed into being the native token for Polygon, right? And I think like over here, it doesn't necessarily, it's not going to flow that same way because it's built different. It's just built different here. You know what I mean? Like with the UTXOs and all this stuff. So we could be looking at just a different environment that could probably like transcend over to other UTXO chains like Doge or Litecoin or Cardano, or stuff like that. And then the EVM style chains will try to adapt as much as they can, kind of like what they're doing now with these inscriptions, ETH inscriptions and stuff like that.
Yeah, and just like I said though, and want to end it with that is just there's gonna be a few winners and a lot of losers. And I already know off the top of the top is it's going to be BRC 420. It's going to be BRC 20s, and that's the only two I'm willing to like bet that they'll be here in 5 years, right? So anything else is up for grabs, and that's including ARC 20s and everything with the the other protocols are building. So I just don't know if I would put money that they would all be here in 5 years, but there will be a few winners and a lot of losers.
Yeah. Well, I think, possibly like a safe bet would be like try to find your niche, right? Like like an area that you can dominate, right? Like, so BRC20 obviously is first on that in terms of inscription tokens. And then you have like BRC 420 that went for like, they went right to like the metaverse bitmap type of asset, right? So I think that was like brilliant, smart. Like they got that. And then you have Atomicals, which I think Atomicals doesn't really compete with those because it's that traditional UTXO model, the way that Bitcoin works, except for actually it's the colored coin kind of concept that happened in the 2013, 2012, but it's now because people are open to building, so that could have its own place. But then like where's everything else fall? So 5 years is a little too far for me to even try to think of down the road. I'm actually thinking more 2-3 years of whenever we'll see like a lot of this stuff probably fall off.
I say 5 years because that'll get us to the next bull market, right? That'll get us to the following bull market, and that's why I say 5. Like, what's going to be here the next time Bitcoin hits an all-time high, not this time, So
exactly. Well, man, I think the only other news thing that we really didn't hit was Oh, and then we have a couple more things. So OKX is adding the Doge DRC20. We'll just kind of, don't need to hang on this for too long. OKX is just, really. I think they also are adding SRC20, right? Stamps.
Yeah,
I think I saw
stamps.
that too. So stamps. Hey, congrats to the stamps guys, man. You guys are like
Finally.
y'all are like the freaking what was that? The Iron Man triathlons to where they're just like at the beginning, they're like, come on, guys, come on, stamps, guys, stamps, SRC, stamps. And everybody's kind of like, ah. And then like finally right now, like the OKX is like, okay, let me see the stamps. And then like everybody's like, okay. So shout out to y'all because y'all definitely got through that damn thing.
They've been in our YouTube comments since day one saying, "Why don't you guys cover
Getting
stamps?"
mad, yeah, I know.
We're
I'm
just
sorry,
so
man.
uninterested.
Well,
Interested.
it's not necessarily just that. It's just like
I
like
mean,
you said that there's so many meta protocols that we gotta choose
yeah.
from, right? So it's tough, dude. Like we gotta
And
cover everything,
we
man.
cover what we like too, right? Like what protocols that we're
What
playing with.
draws to us, yeah,
What's our
but
attention?
sometimes we're wrong. Sometimes we miss, and
Dude,
stamps
we're
might
wrong a
be one.
lot.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah, I mean, it's protocols being like, taken off is good for the Bitcoin ecosystem. So I wish stamps nothing but luck. Just like every other protocol. Like I'm not picking winners. I'm just picking the ones that I like. That's it.
yeah. Faux show, faux show.
Oh, so this question comes up a lot. What's your opinion on this? I know we both claimed, but do you feel like it's safe? Do you guys think it's safe to claim BMP token? I don't want to connect some random site. So I heard there was a way to not connect your wallet as well, because it got really minted out the last couple of days. It went from 50 to 70 because there's a new way of doing it. But I'm not
Yeah,
fully caught up with that. But I'll look into it. I know we still
yeah,
have a few more days. So
yeah. You have until the 31st. As Shizzy said, we both connected. I mean, like I messaged him and I asked him, I was like, "Did you do it? Did you do it?" And he goes,
I was
"Yeah, I did it. It's safe." And then I did mine. So I'm gonna
I
have
was
to
the
take.
guinea pig.
I'm gonna have to take one for the team next time, dude. But
Well,
like,
for that thing, it's like I have like 6, 7 wallets, so I just hooked up the one with the least amount first,
yeah.
and then I went backwards to the highest. But yeah,
Yeah, so like nothing happened with both of our wallets, and we had quite a bit. And so everybody, I have not heard anybody say that they have had issues with doing this, and it's been like what, like a month now?
yeah, and we got our guys like our man Rocket here. He just
Yeah.
claimed without
Oh,
connecting,
without
so that was good.
connecting. Yeah.
Yeah, so I know that's away now. And then we had I think it was Sergio. He said he disconnected right after. So
Yeah.
it's looking like it's pretty safe. Don't hang me if it's not, but our guys are
Yeah.
saying it's safe.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. I mean, like,
Connect the burner wallet, paste your bitmap address separately. Okay, that's how you do it.
yeah, so you can paste so that's what I was hearing is that it kind of works like they added a new feature. It's like looks
Yeah,
ordinal to where you can paste the actual bitmap wallet in there. It tells you how many BMP tokens you're going to get, and then it gives you an address to pay the Bitcoin
yeah,
to, and then they'll give the tokens to that bitmap wallet address.
yeah,
So I mean, like I haven't had any reason to go back and do it again, right? So,
yeah.
but yeah. Okay. So this was a new BRC20 token, guys. It's called UpFi, Uplink. We don't know a ton about this. So if
Yeah.
anybody in the audience knows anything about this, then go ahead and put some comments in here. But when I went to the website, right, it says hold on.
A gateway to BRC20 innovation.
Yeah,
So
supposedly they're developing a it says the first decentralized BRC20 stablecoin protocol. So, I mean, I don't know, there's tons of claims out there, right? And it says seamlessly store ORDI and BTC and access stablecoin borrowing with UPSD. So, I mean, it's very interesting, right? Coming soon, it says right here. But I mean, if this is legitimate, this is pretty big, guys, because then
yeah,
this will get some. It shows basically how it works, right? Like they do use, I believe, ETH to be able to. I think maybe bridge your stable tokens over, and then they get burnt, and then you get your stable token in Ethereum once you're ready to kind of bridge out, right? So I would take a
Sounds
look at
very expensive.
Yeah, probably because like a bunch of fees. You're gonna be dropping a lot of fees here. They've been hot on the Unisat list though, because I think they're newer, so they're the number 3 in total volume. But if this is legitimate, then basically we should start to see some BRC20 stable tokens, and you'll know if it's legitimate pretty quick because then Unisat will probably add this to their swap, is what I'll say.
Yeah, that's one way of saying it.
But no one has created any stable tokens, BRC20 stable tokens. So until I see it in Unisat's swap, then I'll believe it.
100%.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I like to really dig into things before I really in my opinion, but it's a lot of buzzwords in there. It looks really expensive going from Bitcoin to Ethereum, back to Bitcoin to Ethereum. Bitcoin right now for any type of transactions, like anywhere from like $7 to $20. Ethereum's anywhere from the same amount. So it could be $50, $70 for a transaction to get through from there. And who knows, but if that's even possible. But I don't know if it's legit or not. We had this question right here. Let me spend some time with it. Maybe we'll reach out to them. And if you guys know anybody from the team, have them reach out to us, and then we can get to talking. Maybe have them for a show or something. But we'll see.
No. Did you see his question?
Oh,
Mike's. You just pulled it down.
This one here, right?
Yeah, it says if. Okay. Was that the one that you were just talking about?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah,
it would no. So UpFi would not be. That's not the stable token. Their stable token is UPSD. So UpFi is the project's token, right? So yeah. Okay. All right. This is the part where I wanted to get to.
All right. So we pull up the comments from.
Yeah. So before we get into this though, we are giving away a New Year's Dragon BRC 420 red envelope and a Resident Yagobi, which is a BRC 420. That they're both still minting, but they're still moving forward. They're not getting stuck. So they're going to be, in my opinion, that red envelope. I'm bullish on that. So
yeah,
I'm bullish on myself too, Resident Yagobi. But okay, so this is something fun.
So give some context to what happened. I think it would be better from a third party like yourself.
Okay. So yesterday, when I think we were doing the weekly update, it was the weekly update. I wanted to sneak in one more banner topic, so I was typing, and then I saw that Binance Research had actually talked about Tap Protocol and OrdFi, and we just started talking about that. And Shizzy and I got into a pretty, good, strong back and forth debate, I felt like, about it. And he kind of went in on the Tap protocol and just really kind of just let no filter, which is good, I mean, because you want to be able to tell how you feel, without being ridiculous. But he just kind of was just saying that there's no marketplace, there's no wallet, no all this stuff, there's no building that's happening, and all kind of like the missteps and stuff that was taken by Track and all that stuff with Tap Protocol. And then I kind of knew that he was going to get some mean comments here, but I was just like, well, maybe not. But then I wake up this morning, and
before we get into it, I just want to clarify. My point on it was basically like I was saying there's nothing built and all that stuff, but the real like, guys, you have to understand something about me. I'm very outspoken. I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I'm feeling in that moment. In that moment, you guys are going to get real shizzy every single time, and I'm not going to back down from that. I'm not going to change the way I am, because I'm not changing who I am personally. That's just how I am. If you know me in person, I tell you how I'm feeling all types of day. My wife hates it, but she respects it, the fact that I tell her dinner sucked that night, right? But I'm just going to be completely honest all the time. And I'm going to be telling you guys exactly how I'm feeling. And if you guys don't like it, I'm sorry. But that's what you're gonna get from the show. And if you want to unsubscribe, if you don't want to watch us no more, completely understand. Go watch Block Runner. Like that's all I can say. But I'm gonna be completely me every single time.
Don't leave our show to go watch Block Runner. No, I'm just kidding.
But no,
I'm a marketing guy. Come on, come on.
I'm gonna be myself every single time, and I'm not gonna apologize for it. And but I sometimes the way I say stuff isn't exactly how I feel. Sometimes it's just how I'm feeling in that particular moment. But yeah,
I mean,
so I went.
at the sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off,
no,
but
good.
at the end of the day, like it's good to have multiple different perspectives on stuff.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want Shizzy to change that at all, because it helps build the show. It actually gives good debate back and forth. If you watched yesterday's update, like we were like I was into that debate with him, because I wanted to kind of make him realize how wrong he was about certain things. So without further ado, I mean, look, we're probably hyping this up a little too much. There are definitely a couple of funny comments.
They were
pretty,
here. They're pretty raunchy. But real quick though, shout out my people here, really holding us down here. Mike, man, you told the truth, Shizzy, and then we got our boy Kai. We still love you, Shizzy, and then we have my man Bitrens. That's why I watch for Shizzy's unbiased views. That's what we're gonna get every single time. And we got Francisco. That's all we want. And we got give him wallet, and I don't understand. And
give him wallet and marketplace. You
tapers. That's all I want.
Tappers,
I just want a wallet in the marketplace. But yeah. But yeah. So we'll jump over to the segment.
Okay, can I show it now?
Yeah.
No, just kidding. So it says the first funny one was Shizzy's gonna eat his own words and get publicly shamed when Tap becomes the dominant player. I was going to unfollow, but guess I'll stay around to see this idiot crash and burn. Oh man. Huh? It's that a DJ user. DJ user. It says Yagobi at least holds things together as he knows what he's talking about in a critical thinking way. Shizzy's just an idiot.
I'm gonna respond to that. Hold up, right?
Okay, yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna and again, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Like I just hope I'm wrong, and I really do. And I respect the crap out of Benny. Benny is one of the top guys in the space, but I've seen nothing. That all these other. I mean, we have an ARC-20 exchange. We have a BRC-420 exchange. Like what I mean. That was just thing. I don't want to harp on what I was saying yesterday because I don't want to keep going over the same points. But to that mean tweet, and I like the mean tweets. Keep them coming. Let's go.
Well, they're actually YouTube comments, but I like mean tweets.
Yeah.
The show.
Same.
Kimmel. Yeah. And then right here, another one. It says Shizzy is a rat. He was the Rat King, but he's not a rat. Shizzy is a rat for hating on Benny. Little man getting confident because he gets 500 views.
Hey, okay. we get thousands now, okay, guy? Bro, we get thousands.
So, when I was reading these, bro, I was dying, and that's when I messaged you, and I was like, "Did you see those comments?" That was funny.
I didn't. So, and who is that? Because put some respect on his name. Who is it?
Okay, that was John Seaman.
Come on, John.
John's Imond.
And I just want to say, John
Simon D. I can't read either. Buddy. I need freaking the ChatGPT too. And then the last one, I think it was just this one. This one wasn't bad.
Okay.
This guy,
yeah.
Oh, it was the same one. You really got him, bro. User DJ Tap will lead the charge in the new year. Very disappointed in you, Shizzy, for slacking off. Tap makes you look dumb.
Yep. And somebody is protecting his bags, and I respect that. So.
Yeah, that's why we do it, right? We do it for the comments, we do it for the people, and
And guys, if you want to show up on next week's segment of mean tweets, go over to Ordinal Revolution and write some comments down because we'll read them every week. So,
yep. But I think that's it, man. Did everybody put your your handles in the chat there? Make sure you put your Twitter handles in there.
So
Do you
want
want
to
to do
go
the?
over something, and I'll do the wheel?
Well, do you want to do the? Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. We're gonna go over. Let's go over the BRC20s. BRC20s.
You losing your voice there, bud?
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, this was a new one. Sykes. It was number 1 in terms of 24-hour volume. It was up 82.7%. And then you have Track. Speaking of, oh wow, Track is down to $5.07. Look what you did, Shizzy.
I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to hurt your
Just kidding.
bags.
And then Ghosty, I saw Ghosty earlier. Gosh, it's at 80 cents, man. So I'm waiting for Ghosty to possibly get down to, like, I know it's a far trip down, but if it could get down to like 55 cents, I'll probably get a position there. None of this is financial advice, so don't be emailing me. But yeah, so that's what I'm looking for in terms of Ghosty. Probably 55, maybe 60 cents. I'll probably take another position there. So some of these tokens are getting into like possibly just re-entering in or getting another position there. .com actually, dude, .com's been one of the more stronger tokens of this run up the past month and a half. They were newer, but they raised $1.5 million. And they have good connections, man. And they partnered with Ordinal's wallet to do a claim. Remember, I think they did, like, if you have bitmaps, then you could claim with them, right? Or something like that. Yeah. So that's one that I'm just kind of looking at. Evolve. Let's check out Evolve's down to 9 cents. That was at 11 cents not long ago. OXBT is at 4 cents. See what Rats is doing. Rats has been steady, dude. Like, it's actually been pretty dang steady. I'll tell you that.
That community is strong, bro.
Yeah, so they're like at $370 million market cap. So they did dip their market cap a bit. Let's see what the market cap for I guess it's Sykes. I read that as like X. I don't know. What does anybody know what Sykes is what their project's about? Like, are they anything like specific in terms of utility or anything that they're trying to build?
Yeah, I don't know much about them at all. I definitely want to look into them a little bit more. But no, to answer for me anyway. But hopefully the chat can help us out a little bit with that.
Yeah, I'm checking out their current market cap real quick, guys. So they're at what was that, 26? So it's a penny. Their market cap is $10 million market cap. So they're at a 10 million. So I guess Cyan, it says like they're gaming. Some type of gaming. There seems to be a lot of gaming like stuff that's popping up in the Ordinal space. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find their Twitter. Did you get everybody?
Yeah, there's not really that many, surprisingly.
Oh wow.
So guys, if we got 70 people in here. If you want to be eligible for the wheel, you got we'll give you another 3 minutes until 10:17 to drop your X handle inside the chat. So we need your X handles in the chat so I can put you on the wheel. It has to be your Twitter handle, cannot be anything else. So pop that on there, and they'll give you a few more minutes.
Yeah, so this is their Twitter, X Saiyan. So I guess like Dragon Ball, Super Saiyan or something. So they have a social X game platform built on Bitcoin and Arbitrum. Like, everybody likes, like, Arbitrum's like the chain for games, you know. So maybe they're trying to like incorporate them together. Oh, it is Dragon Ball, bro.
How are they putting that? Okay. How are they doing that?
I don't know. Are you talking about the IP?
Yeah, that's just not. You can't.
I don't know yet. I mean, hey, maybe it is. Maybe it's the actual Dragon Ball company.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No,
I don't think they did that. But
I love Ordinals, but that they're not there yet.
what do you mean?
So,
Like in terms of
like
this graphics?
no, they're not there of like these big names
Oh,
like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that yet. So
well, I wouldn't be shocked, man. Like if anybody's wants to have brand value, they probably would want to do it on Bitcoin.
but that's why I'm bullish on Astar is because they're a Japanese chain over there, and like they're already working with Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and the anime stuff. Because
Yeah.
the Japanese kind of stick their own over there, and that's it's a common thing. Like you go to bars over there, I'm hearing, and it says Japanese only. So even if you're like a white American visitor, you can't get in these places. So that just shows you that the Japanese kind of they're gonna go with their ground bullet, which is Astar. It's Japanese
Yeah.
blockchain. So
Imagine if we had that in the US, like like a bar that said Americans only.
I know you can't do it.
But yeah, but I mean, like I'm not hating on the Japanese culture because like it is what it is over there. But it's just funny because like I feel like the US would get torched for that.
Yeah, but they stick with their own, man. That's just it's something, it is what it is. I'm not for it or against it, but it
Yep.
is what it is.
It is what it is. I definitely want to go over there and visit and stuff because like I heard they have a lot of cool stuff to do, and I love the snowboard. Snowboarding over there I heard is awesome. I've snowboarded in South Korea.
Have you?
Yeah, because I was actually stationed over there, and I was able to snowboard.
I forgot
over there.
you were. Are you technically
Yep.
you're a veteran, right? I forgot.
Yep.
I know
I'm
you're
a vet. I'm a vet. I'm a vet.
Shout out to our vets, man. Thank you for serving, brother.
Appreciate it. Appreciate ya. You still putting names?
Yeah. I got a couple more. This is all right, guys. It's 17. You got till 18. The clock says 18.
You got 1 minute. You got 1 minute. 1 minute.
It looks like it's filling up though. I mean, so that's good. So good luck, everyone. Mr. Sheedy, my man.
All right. So two things we're giving away tonight. 2 things we're giving away. Oh, Rick G.
He's a Navy vet.
Well, I'm actually half Korean too, Rick. So my dad is Scottish Irish. I don't even think I did those accents at all correctly. Sorry if you're Scottish or Irish. I'd probably have embarrassed myself and then offended you. But my dad's Scottish Irish and my mom's Korean, so I'm half Korean and I served over there too. So
we got a few more popping on. I think I'm going to end it with Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, you are the last person. Congrats. Oh, nice. Nice. So you get the good Korean food's good, bro. Rick, you like that kalbi? That kalbi, that bulgogi, all that good stuff.
All right, that's it. Ended it there. Let me pop my screen up. So as I got. So guys, take a quick look. If you're not on the wheel, let me know. Let me know. So that's what I got to do. I got to put all these names in here, and they show up on the wheel here. So what are we giving away here?
Okay. Yeah. So I'm doing 1 Yagobi and 1 red dragon envelope. I don't know. Are you doing anything or not today?
Yeah, I'll give away a BRC 20 DLC, and I'll give away a Shizzy.
You're doing a bitmap?
No, a DLC.
Yeah, that's the bitmap town. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, bitmap town. Yeah, I got a bunch.
Dude, those are $160, guys.
Yeah, yep. And I'll give away another Shizzy, not Sheedy, but Shizzy. So
okay. So let's do this. We'll do the Yagobi first. Resident Yagobi first.
Hold on, there is one more who just jumped in. I'll throw him in. All right, last one. Add in now. All right, we're in. We're all in. No more now. No more. All right, we're spinning this. Ready for the Yagobi? Yep. Yagobi, right?
Yep, for the Yagobi.
Yagobi, the resident Yagobi. What the hell? There it goes.
Hey,
Chef
Chief.
AXO.
Yeah, Chief. We love
What is your handle, bro? I don't
No,
see your handle.
it's what do you mean? The handle's right there.
Where?
Sorry. I thought you were talking about something else.
All right, yeah, I'll throw X in. So you guys are throwing more in now. I gave the deadline.
Yeah. So if it was after that 9/18,
It was after.
Then it doesn't count.
Yeah. Well,
sorry, man.
Yeah.
Did you add him already?
I'll throw him in. Fuck it.
Oh, all right, that's it though. Nobody else can jump into this. All right, so this is for whatever you want to do.
All right. No, I'm not adding no more now. Nice enough. All right. This is going to be for the BRC 420 DLC content. They're about $170 on BRC 420.
Dude, this is a big one, man. You can sell this right now tonight.
Don't use it to build.
Yeah, you can sell it for $160. This is a big good big.
All right, let's spin this thing.
Good luck, everybody.
Steamy J, congratulations, my friend. Always supporting us. Congratulations, Steamy.
_ J won. He won the Bitmap Town.
Oh yeah, sorry, man. He was so close.
What was it? Bitmap Town DLC.
Yeah, DLC. Yeah.
All right, this is for the red envelope. I'm bullish as heck on these. Once they mint out, guys, it's New Year's is coming up. So this is for the Chinese Dragon red envelope, the last one that I'm doing tonight.
You ready?
So good luck. Yep.
Here we go. Here we go. Rocket! Hey! Congratulations, Rocket! Love that guy, Rocket. Rocket is one of our oldest DeFi discussion days. We love Rocket. So happy for you, buddy.
All right.
And then this one is for a Shizzy. A Mr. Shizzy.
Resident Shizzy.
Here we go.
Good luck, guys.
Green Man 1714. Congratulations, guys. All right, so can you read it back to me real quick, the winners?
Yes. So the first winner was Chief AXL. So Chief AXL, is it _ Chief AXL? That's it, right? Because I think you pulled it down a little earlier. Anyways, yeah, we can get it. Actually,
in there.
Yeah. So and then that was Resident Yagobi, and then the second one was Steamy _ J, Bitmap Town DLC, Rocket 33 Dog, Red Envelope, and then Green Man 1714 is the Resident Shizzy. So
yep.
Perfect. Well, man, what a great another live. And guys, like
go ahead.
I was gonna say, guys, once we do this full time, we do lives every day. We won't be able to give away so much, but we definitely will probably do like at least like once, twice, maybe once a week or something. We'll figure it out.
Well, hopefully by then it's not our stuff we're giving away. Hopefully it'll be
sponsored
stuff.
Well, some of the stuff is sponsored sometimes. So
the bitmap that we're giving away with Maddie, the 5-digit, that is from a viewer, listener, member. Yeah, that is what is it? AOD art. So he reached out to me, sent me a bitmap, and we'll be giving that away in Maddie's giveaway, the January 5th. So guys, Maddie's giveaway is going to be.
But is that going to be open to everybody though? Or
so he's going to be announcing it January 1st. So, and then you're going to be able to, you have to get on his Twitter, and then you have to do something with that. Follow everybody. I'm not sure what it is, but
make sure you guys do that, because if like Maddieverse, it's at Maddieverse. Is that his tag?
Well, what we'll do is we'll come on and we'll do a video about it. So you guys,
there's a long list of giveaways that day, guys.
It is insane.
It's multi-chain too. A lot of it's ordinals, but it's at the Maddieverse is his Twitter tag. make sure that you guys follow him and turn notifications on, because you want to qualify for that, because we're gonna do it live. And then also we have a live. It's our New Year's live, even though it's gonna be 2 days before New Year's, but still, it's gonna be Saturday night. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have Block on there. We're gonna have Eric from BRC20 Coins, of course, us two. This is gonna be like a pretty good giveaway too, because it's gonna be our last giveaway personally, like before the year, right? So I'm gonna try to look for some good stuff on that. But it should be another great live in general. Those guys are fun to talk to and stuff. So,
and guys, we got up to 80 people watching live. That is a new record for us. The Ordinal Hour, I love the name of it. I don't know how you feel about it, right? I think it just goes
Ordinal
well.
Hour and then Ordinal After Hours.
Yep, that's what we're in right now.
Yep, we're in the club right now.
But guys, we really appreciate you guys watching, listening. You cannot watch, you can definitely listen. We're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're on all that stuff. We'll be here every single Thursday for now until we get live. But Thursday night is going to be the Ordinal Hour. We're going to throw in some Ordinal Hours here and there. And Mr. Shizzy said, I love the logo. I just want to thank Carlos again. Really repping it. And he's going to get us the stuff you asked for. He's going to do for us.
Oh yeah, did you email it to him? Okay, awesome. Awesome. Appreciate that, Carlos. We got to do something for him for sure. Also, guys, if you're not a member, consider it. If you don't want to do it, no biggie. We love our community regardless, but we do. I want to say usually 2 to 3 videos. This past week with Christmas was a little bit slower, but we usually do 2 to 3 membership videos a week. And we basically let our members see what we're thinking individually and collectively. And so so
we're eventually going to do some live only with our member videos. You guys will get some close personal questions with us. You can ask specific questions like what we're doing in our personal portfolios or what we're doing with the show portfolio and things like that. So
check on Shizzy's mental health to make sure he's not getting beat up too much by these mean tweets, mean comments.
But to that, dude, bring on your mean comments. I love it. I love it. I love hearing your opinions, guys. It really, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. Nobody will ever know, but it's fun. So, yeah, man.
All right, man. I think that's a wrap.
Get out of here. That's a wrap. All right, guys. We'll see you. Our next live is Saturday. We're taking the day off tomorrow. I'll probably put out some shorts, probably put out a member video. We'll do something the next couple of days. And then we got our spaces this Saturday. It's going to be a little different than we normally do. Our spaces is going to be more community oriented, less builders. And we're going to kind of just talk about the year that we just had and kind of just a recap of all the spaces that we already did, our favorite projects that we talked about and stuff like that. We will have some projects in there as well, but we're really going to focus on ending the year out with a bang. So,
yep, for sure. So we will catch y'all soon.
All right, guys. I'm just going to leave Mr. Sheedy's comment up there. See you guys. Peace.